If you're learning a foreign language, you've probably had questions but didn't know who to ask, especially if you're an independent learner, like many Mossa Lingua users. In the last 13 years, our team of polyglots, language lovers and teachers have helped millions of people learn languages. We understand every learner is different, but some questions in particular always get asked. Today, I'm answering these most common questions asked by language learners, so get ready for lots of useful information and tips. Question 1. Where do I begin? There are many ways you can begin learning a new language. Based on our 13 years of experience, we know for sure that our method at Mossa Lingua works. So here are my suggestions on how you could get started. Learn the most common words and sentences, reviewing them daily. 10 per day is ideal. Little by little, you'll build your vocabulary foundation. Immerse yourself in the target language for at least 10 minutes a day, prioritizing audio content. Learn correct pronunciation from the very start. Then you won't have to correct bad pronunciation habits later. Start speaking as soon as possible to build your confidence. You develop your speaking skill by practicing, so the sooner you start, the better. Question 2. When should I start speaking? Try to start as soon as possible. In our method, we suggest a step-by-step process. Start with self-conversation from day 1. Repeat the words and sentences that you've learned out loud and simulate dialogues with yourself. Then start chatting with other learners. You can find language partners and have language exchanges by joining language communities. Start by using text or voice messages. This will help you build your confidence and break the ice. Next, schedule a 15-minute conversation with a language tutor. Even if you don't feel ready, you'll probably never feel 100% ready. You can prepare your conversation beforehand. This will be a nice and encouraging experience. Finally, schedule longer conversations. Gradually increase the length of your conversations as you build and learn more vocabulary. Don't worry if you make mistakes and find it difficult. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Question 3. How long does it take to learn a language? It depends. Factors include your level, your experience with other languages, your target language, and how much time and motivation you have. You can expect to reach a tourist or survival level after 3 months and become conversational after 6 months. Luca made a full video on this topic, so you can watch it for a more detailed answer. Question 4. What can I do to understand people better in conversations or TV shows? Consistent exposure to audio is key. Listen to your target language as much as you can and do it daily, even if you don't understand much at first. Podcasts, audiobooks, YouTube videos are great. But our Mossa series course offers a fast track to better listening skills. 5. I've lost my motivation. How do I get it back? It happens. But try these 5 strategies. 1. Write down why you are learning the language. A good example would be, I want to have basic conversations with people on my next holiday destination. 2. Put that piece of paper with your motivators somewhere where you can see it so you'll never forget them. 3. Celebrate your small wins. 4. Accept that some days you'll be more motivated than others. 5. Focus on building strong studying habits instead of relying on motivation alone. Question 6. How should I learn grammar? Here at Mossa Lingua, we recommend not focusing on grammar at the beginning. Instead, learn through examples and practice. Once you've absorbed enough language naturally, then start learning rules. Only when needed. Our learn by doing approach is super effective. Question 7. I understand almost everything I hear, so why can't I speak? This last question usually comes from students who are at an intermediate level. So if you can understand most of what you hear, then well done. That means you've reached a big milestone and you know what you need to focus on next. Speaking practice. I've already shared tips to help you speak more, but if this is your problem, you might be facing something that is holding you back. You should and can push through this. Without practice, you won't get better, and you won't feel sure when you're speaking your target language. To get over the most common blocks, watch Lucas's video about common language obstacles. And there you have it. Those were the 7 most common questions we get from language learners. That list could have been much longer. If you want another podcast with other questions, then let me know in the comments. You can also add your own questions. And don't worry, there are no silly questions.